that being said, there's sort of 5 different buckets of things that we can reflect on. And we already discussed a few here in the circle of growth, but let's just look at these 5 core parts. The first one is desire. This is what we want. What do we want to do? What do we want to achieve? What do we want to be? Maybe my desire is to take a nice holiday into the mountains. Well, then the question becomes, why do I want to do that? So after the what comes the why. Why do I want to go into the mountains? Well, maybe I've been feeling overwhelmed, overworked, stressed out. Okay, that could be a good motivation, but then the question becomes, is this desire that I have the best way to actually channel that motivation? So we can repeat this cycle as many times as we want until we land on a desire that actually matches this motivation best. So maybe I come to the conclusion here that going to the mountains is a bit too much. It takes too much planning that will just stress me out even more. Instead, what I would like to do is go to the spa for a day. I just go to the spa with some friends and just relax. Okay, now I found this desire. I know why I want to do it. Then the next thing that I want to do is make a planning. How am I going to do it? So for the spa day, I will need to reserve a spot at the spa. I will need to arrange transportation, and perhaps I want to invite some friends and family to join me. So we have this thing that we want to do, then we plan how are we going to do it. And once we've created this plan, then we move into execution, right? We do it. And as you can see, these things are also echoed in the circle of growth, right? These have a lot of overlap with the phases of the circle of growth. And then we execute on the thing that we did, and then ultimately that culminates in the outcome, the actual experience that we end up having. Now, we could reflect on all these separate things. I could reflect on this desire. What is this desire? Why do I have this desire? Is this desire really the thing that is important to me? But I could also reflect on the planning. Is the thing that I did actually the most effective thing to do? Could I have made the planning better, more efficient? Could I have involved other people in this planning? I can reflect on the execution. How did I actually show up in this moment, in this thing that I was doing? How was my behavior, my thoughts, my speech? But I could also reflect on the outcome. What was the result of everything, right? These are all separate things that we can reflect on. Now, a tricky question that arises is then how much time are we going to spend reflecting and how much time are we going to spend actually doing? And that is something that we're going to explore in a little bit. But first, I want to give you a little more context, both about the importance of reflection and also about how it adds value in this process.